Hello, my pretties. Hello, Pisces. How are you? Welcome to your reading with me, Cindy. I'm being kind of witchy today. I guess maybe I'm witchy every day. It's kind of the one time of the year where I'm just going to be witchy and nobody's going to think I'm odd. Well, I think people still think I'm a little odd. But anyway, so hi, Pisces. How are you? I'm going to do your reading today. I think my head is kind of small, though. My head feels kind of big. Yeah, I think I have a small head. Anyhow, here I am with you to do a reading. We're going to do an energy checkup. We are going to do Everyday Witches Tarot, large and small, to get a reading out for you to kind of look into your energy and see what is going on, Pisces. It's general, so it may or may not resonate. If it does and you're drawn to it, if your intuition is telling you, the link to the extended is at the top of the description within this video. Pisces, Pisces. Oh, yeah. If you're watching this on Friday, October the 29th, if you're watching it after, you can still go and watch the video, but I'm going to be live tonight. So 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Friday, October the 29th, all signs. I promise it's going to be a blast. Or it's at least going to be a cauldron full of bones and potions. We'll see. All right, Pisces. Let's get serious now. Pisces. Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. Pisces, Pisces. The beautiful one. What's going on with you? What's going on with your energy, Pisces? Pisces. Pisces. Oh, cake and wine. Cake and wine. I like it, Pisces. King of Pentacles. You got some responsibilities going on. It's just, I'm feeling like responsible. But it sort of feels like maybe you're having kind of some fun. You're having, because he's got the cake and wine. Kind of taking a little bit of time out. I feel like you're just stepping out a little bit. Like taking a little time out, or you're about to, from your responsibilities. Maybe you've got a lot going on at home, or you've had a lot going on at home, or you've been taking on a lot at work. You know, it's funny because it feels like the vines. Oh, I see a shift for you. It's kind of funny. Like, I don't really ask, am I reading your energy right now? It's just an energy reading. Because all the vines on his leg, like kind of keeping him in that spot, like out of the house, out of whatever it is that, you know, you have a lot of responsibility. You got to look after some stuff here. It feels like you're going to have a break from some things. And it feels a little bit extended. And though I want to say it feels kind of more like in the future, though, for me, for some reason. So I'm going to take it as that. Having a little more time for you to do the things that you really do and enjoy and indulging, sort of like reaping the, I don't know what it is. I can't think and channel at the same time. So reaping the rewards of your work. That's not what I'm trying to say. You know what I'm trying to say. Reaping, yeah, I'm like losing my words. Are you losing your words? It almost feels like that. What is happening to me? I'm looking at your energy and I'm getting lost for words. I'm getting totally lost for words. And that's not something that happens to me very often. I tend to just rattle off. Okay, so you worked real hard and like it's paying off in the future. You're going to have these rewards to enjoy in life, not to just sort of like sit at and go, yeah, I built this up for me. That's great. Got to go and keep doing it. The Four of Swords is at the bottom. See? Rest. It almost feels like a vacation. Yeah, it kind of feels like a vacation. Maybe it's a mini vacation. Maybe it's like a retirement because of all the vines. What is this? What is going on here? That ring is not working on that. It's making my finger cold. Like it's cutting off the circulation. I think it fits on this one best. But then it got itchy on that one. I don't know. All right. This could just be a vacation in your own mindset too. Well, you're Pisces, you could probably go on a full-on vacation in your own minds and minds, well, and dreams. You kind of look at yourself as having 3 or 4 different minds and mindsets. Your crown chakra on its own, your third eye, your left and right hemispheres of your brain. That's really interesting. That's all coming in. It's almost as if you actually utilize that. Maybe what's happening too is maybe you have been working really hard, like thinking a lot, pulling things in from the ethereal, being really creative and applying it to the everyday life, your everyday world, having a bit of break. It just feels like celebrating too. Cake to me is there's a sense of celebration. Wine, we're making a toast. We're, yay, this is really good. And I do feel though that this is both healing and restful for you. And on some level, I want to say, I feel like you've been working real hard with your intuition. It's kind of a funny thing to say with these 2 cards here. I get it, I guess a bit. It's, if I could kind of explain visually what's happening with my intuition on that, is that we have the moon here. We have 4 swords, so the intellect, like they're placed into a sword holder, a block. And then we have the witch's hat, sort of like just resting against with the broom. And just giving your mind a time out. Yeah, you may have been really, really busy connecting spiritually here. Being artistic, being crafty, being expressive, and having a bit of a break. Now, it's almost as if coming out of that and enjoying the 3-dimension. Yeah, it's coming out of that and actually enjoying through the... So it's... I keep getting stuck on it. It's... You've accomplished something, but it feels like the basis for that was somehow really intellectual, but intellect served by a more creative element, sort of something beyond you, touching into your psychic capacities, your fantasies. And now, like it could be something as simple as having a dream for some sort of a business or something you wanted to accomplish. And now you have the physical success of that. Actually, I could kind of, a good way to describe this, I'm very proud of her. My Pisces friend is going to be published. So she wrote a story and she's been going back and forth, and she just got notification or notice. I don't know. My brain is, maybe it's this hat squishing my brain. That she's going to be in one of the upcoming Chicken Soup for the Soul books, her story. And that's kind of what this is. It's, you know, like it's something that came from her intellect, something that came from her imagination, her capacity to put story together. And then it becomes real and you can celebrate it. That's what I feel like. See, there's rewards in being creative. I'm so proud of her. She's a really good writer. I can't write worth a shit. Well, I can write. She can suck you into the story. It's really great. The King of Pentacles. The 4 of Pentacles. Oh, this could even be, I don't even know if she's getting paid much. I don't know if that, I haven't even talked about that. But I think it's more just like that she's going to be published, not self-published, like a publisher. But look, the 4 of Pentacles and the Justice card. This is going from a period of almost, yeah, kind of like being stuck in the castle. Being stuck in the castle and having to count your pennies, having to save your money, having to really sit tightly on that, having to be protective on some levels too of whatever it is that you were creating. Keeping a lid on it. I don't know how many people, I'm just going to use my Pisces friend as an example because I love her so much. I don't know how many people she would have talked to about this, that she was doing this. But yeah, and it's coming through as now it's something like you can come out. This is beautiful. You can move forward. You have enough. You can relax. You can take the time you need to heal. I'm really getting vacay, guys. I feel like I should pull out a card. I don't really, do I have any cards that could be associated with vacation? Let's see. It could even be like a spiritual quest, because I'm actually drawn to my shaman deck, which is funny. I haven't used this in a long time. I'm drawn to my shaman deck for you. I feel like it's some kind of a vacation. What is this vacay? Oh shit, it's like a spiritual holiday. Look, you have the sweat lodge. It's the first one that came out. It could be going somewhere warm. It could be getting a membership at a club or somewhere that has a sauna. It could be getting your own sauna, like creating sort of a spa area in your own home. And the staff, wow. This is a big spiritual journey. This is taking on a whole new aspect of yourself. This is almost like you've grown yourself to a certain level here. And now you're going to get a bit of a period of time where you can kind of sit comfortably in it. You can have your cake and eat it too. And then you're going on, I'm really getting like a journey. It could be like more levels of different ascension for you. I feel like though very strongly for some of you, it's physically going somewhere. And in this place, like you have visions. You have visions. You connect with guides that you have not connected with before. And the staff, this to me is a little bit as if like having the tool that you need to become the shaman. So you're about to go on a journey here that is far greater than where you've been. Yet where you are right now is more than you've ever done. I kind of like this energy because, you know, if you're shooting for the stars and you get to a certain point, but prior actually to getting to that point, it may be hard to conceptualize beyond that for yourself. Because where you're shooting for in the first place already seems pretty far, and you have no basis, you have no experience, or maybe even anyone in your circle of life who's gone even beyond that you could say, okay, well, I could shoot for that now. So this is almost getting you to a plateau, and it's higher than you've been before. And you make it there, and you sit there, and then the universe almost keeps you there comfortably for a little bit. Keeps you there comfortably so that you can get to the next level and say, oh, I want to shoot for the stars again and go even higher. So the mist almost clears, and then you can see, wow, there's another plateau in this mountain range of life. That's what this feels like. You're getting set up here to enjoy the fruits of your labor. See, I had to channel it. I couldn't think it. I had to just let it flow out. To enjoy the fruits of your labor. Ah, Cindy. And then, once you've had some time in that, get ready for something big, baby. You know, if I wanted to compare it, and I don't want to project anything out there for my own personal friend, but you know, this could be like what I described. You know, you get published, but it's your story and a whole bunch of other stories in a book that goes out to the world. And kind of getting like, wow, I've been published. And then getting comfortable within that ideal. You know, I say that back when I used to get emails, I used to get actually quite a few Pisces that would send me stories that they were writing and whatnot. So then this goes to the next level. This is almost your book gets published, like that kind of feeling. I mean, just to get published in something in the first place seems really big. Actually, these are steps. The first time she got published was in the Costco magazine. She did. There was something that she wrote to the editor and it got published. So, right, like these stepping stones. That's what this is. And the next one is pretty big. Oh, it. Yeah, it's big. The sorcerer and the time master. That is really big. Wow, this might be like, these don't feel like one person. I mean, maybe it is your energy all in one. You feel like the sorcerer to me. You feel like the sorcerer and then the time master. You know, this could be someone that you would be involved in with whatever you were creating. You know, if you did end up getting a book of your own published down the road, you're going to need a company to do that with, right? Or you might need an editor. Because they're both looking at each other. Like these energies work together. The sorcerer and the time master. This is very unique. You really feel like the sorcerer here. Wow, you got rainbows going, honey. You got like a horizon of rainbows with the sun coming up. You're really hitting some big energy. I really feel like many of you are going to accomplish things far beyond anything that, you know, family or friends or people that you know closely have accomplished. Maybe things that you've read of other people. But the time master, this person holds a key here. This person, this energy utilizes perfect timing. You create the event, and this energy utilizes when to use the event or how to use the event. You create the opportunity, and this person knows when to present the opportunity. The sorcerer. The sorcerer? Oh yeah, it did. It's poking me. Yeah, I told you I told you it was you. Look, you got the Hanged Man and the Four of Swords again. Piscean energy. Cosmic. Oh, you're learning this from this energy. Okay, the time master. You're learning this from that energy. The time master. And look, this is crazy. The Page of Swords, so like watching, observing, and then you have the Ace of Wands. There's that explosion in creativity. There is like like look at that. We have books, we have quills, we have palettes, all that creative energy that I was talking about, like pulling that out of the cosmos. They observe how you do that. I tell you, this is two fascinating energies in your, well, you're one. You're one of them. And you know what I'm finding really intriguing about the tarot? So here's the thing. Like the Hanged Man is one of your cards. And I get this actually through you. I've observed it most through you and through Sagittarius. So because theirs is Temperance, and Temperance seems like such a funny energy for a fire sign. Yeah, so when I look at the major arcana and how it's connected, right? It's the number 12 too, the 12th house. It's all yours. How it's connected to the signs. It's what you are mastering. The time master. It's what you are mastering in this lifetime. It is your energy, but it's yours to master. And this here is helping you do it somehow. Almost, it could be like through some sort, because this doesn't feel like watching. This is through healing. And then this other source, person, entity, it's about how you perform this sorcery, this magic. So how you take the ethereal and you bring it into the 3D. They're watching, observing this. Fascinating. Because creativity and chaos are what create things that have substance. That's how the universe is governed. I didn't even do this. Your reading became really fascinating once I pulled the shaman out. I should have pulled it out sooner. It's been sitting there quiet for so long. Okay, the sweat lodge. There might be some perseverance involved with this too. Just the word sweat, you know, sweating it out. Anxiety, getting rid of that too. Part of that is, oh, I'm getting, as part of the time mastering. Now my nose is itchy as hell. Is part of the time mastering is sweating it out, persevering, waiting, patience, observing. The Fool and the Devil. This is about perfect timing. There's one way through this. It just feels like with the Fool, it's not an approach that would seem very conventional. And it is definitely getting through something very uncomfortable. So it's sweating it out. Sometimes the only way through the devil is waiting and perseverance. Sweating it out. Yeah, interesting. That's strange. So I'm being drawn to the broomstick handle, which looks like a phallic symbol coming out of her crotch. I mean, come on, it does. It does. It's so hard not to see it. Once you see it, you can't unsee it. And it's, so what I'm hearing is giving the devil what he wants, but not how he wants it. That's how you get through it. Giving the devil what he wants. If the devil wants your time, you give it to him, but not how he wants it. That's up to you. And that's what gets you through. But there's a level of perseverance here. The staff. That's so weird. The staff. And when the Ten of Pentacles came out, it actually felt like people you work with. Wasn't that funny? I thought something flipped. Oh, yeah, it did. Oh, wow. The Nine of Pentacles into the Ten of Pentacles. Wow, the staff feels like it represents bringing in perhaps even this outside source. Maybe, like, I'm just going to keep with the book writing thing. But it could be so many different things that you want to create in your life that have a lot to do with fantasy and imagination and just grounding it. But I really feel like there's another energy here that you're both going to learn from each other, very valuable skills. And you bring that together and it's incredible because the Nine of Pentacles into the Ten of Pentacles, and then it feels like the staff with the Ten of Pentacles, like staff, people that work with you. It's like creating a foundation that becomes, I can't think. It's like all I can do is channel. I don't know if it's the witch's hat. What is happening to my head? Here, let's just change it. I'm not meant to follow the witch's rules. I do my own rules. Legacy. There we go. I had to clear the space and let it come in. Legacy. Sometimes, you know, the harder you try, the less it comes in. Like, you know that, you're Pisces, you're all ethereal. So legacy, because that's what this feels like. This almost feels like having people working for you even. So about to create something pretty impressive in your future. But right now, yeah, we got the High Priestess at the bottom. Right now, you're still, you know, doing your thing, but you're going to sit pretty for a minute to enjoy the fruits of your labor, and then you're going into something much bigger. And there's some really valuable lessons to be learned here. And that's what I got. That's what I got for you, Pisces. It took a bit to get it out. I think the hat was stinting my psychic capacities. Yeah. Oh, well. Anyways, until next time, do be gentle with yourselves. Bye.